Alright, I'm going to walk you through the last of the funnels, the one that I think is probably the least important, but everybody always wants it. This is what I call the e-business card. So everybody's website that I've ever looked at always has, a quick introduction to who they are, what they specialize in, and all that kind of stuff. So let's just jump in and check this funnel out real quick. All of this is 100% editable and customizable to suit whatever your needs are, but I wanted to just give you a demo of what it could look like and what it can do for you. And then right off the bat, again, get in touch with me. This is because we want people not jumping around, not clicking on anything else. We want them getting in touch with you and talking to you, because building a relationship with you is the most important part of all of this. And then something real cool for this button, I just said, I want to talk to you, so send me an instant notification or send me a text message or whatever, right? And then you can enter their information in here. And then, a little bit about the area that you specialize in. And this is all customizable. And what happens here, they enter their name and phone number, and we click I want to talk to you. And then it's going to take them to the big thank you page, where again I've asked, jot any questions down, have a pen and pad handy, and watch this short video. This video can be anything you want it to be. I've made it that same video as before, but it can be an introductory video, you talking about, it's great to meet you. I'd love to, help you find your next home or your first home or whatever it is that you're specializing in. And that's the end of that funnel. And we can just jump over to see the automation that we've set up. It's very, very quick and easy. Same stuff here. There's the automation. You can add new actions or new emails. And this is a really cool feature here. You got to get an account with Twilio, SMS integration. But this is going to help you out with any text messaging, marketing, relationship building that you want to do with your customers. So let's jump into the actual funnel itself and how to edit it. Basically, you're going to want to throw out your entire whole website that you had before. I know you've probably spent countless hours and dollars trying to build it and make it incredible for whoever comes and visits it, but I know that you're probably facing the same problems I am, and that's an over-cluttering of junk that people don't want. And trust me, as a first-time buyer, when I get to your website, I don't care about all those extra features that you put there. I want to talk to you. I want to learn how to buy a house. That's it. I just want to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing and can help me out. So this is broke down into some very simple things. We'll start right at the top here with the settings. So if you click on that, it's going to give you a bunch of stuff. So digital assets, that's where we put the download for the home buyer's guide. This is if you're using custom domains, which is very simple to set up, but it could be your domain name, something dot your domain name, anything that you want. Basically customize the domain name. If you're listing and using the listing funnel, you can set it as the propertyaddress.com or .ca or .net or whatever you want it to be. Here's where search engine optimization gets put in. So these will be where you enter your keywords, your page description and title, and then your author. So anytime somebody Googles specific property or whatever in Calgary, or your realtor name, or any of that stuff, this is what's going to pop up. Anytime this page gets shared on social media, you can associate any images that you want with it. So it could be the property address, it could be your picture, it could be anything. And then this is kind of the global settings here. So if you're using Google Analytics, you can put your tracking code in there. We can set the global fonts, and there's hundreds of them in here. You can set your global text colors and link colors. Background settings, if you want your whole site to be background, one specific color or one specific image, or a video, which is really cool in some cases if you just want it to be a landing page with some information and say a video fly-through of the property. You can just set it up so it'll be like a full screen presentation right there. And any custom stuff that you want to do, so if you know any coding, that's where you get into here. If you don't worry, you don't need to even see it. Email integration, so if you do have an email autoresponder, most cases that's all built into here and into Actionetics, which is a big part of this. But if you don't want to use it and you currently have something that you're using, you can integrate it right here, and they integrate with pretty much any email autoresponder stuff out there. So real simple setup. Basically log in and say okay, and it's good to go. Now for building your web pages or building these funnels here, this is how it breaks down into sections, rows, columns, and then elements. So I'll highlight this right here, this whole green thing. That green box is a section. Inside of that is your rows, and then inside of that is your elements. and inside of rows are columns. So let's add a new row. So if you look, this right here is 1, 2, 3. And if you don't add anything in here, it doesn't show up. And then inside of that those 3 columns, you can add whatever elements. So here I did this, this, and this. Contact form, your picture, and some information about you. This could be, you know, your name, your phone number, your email, that kind of stuff. It could be whatever you want it to be. And then pictures, all that kind of stuff. So when we jump over now, we see the different elements that we can add. Social sharing, buttons, text blocks, images, forms, address information, countdown. Say you have a special offer that expires in a specific period of time. Click and drag this to customize the different sizing. We get into editing specific elements, but let's say you want different colors with your texts. Click on that. You can change your text color to be anything that you want it to be. You can see how it shows up immediately, so you can play around with it live and edit anything that you want it to be. With your forms, select the different input types: first name, full name, email, address, any of that stuff. You can change the sizes, add icons, change the fonts for people. So you want an email, phone, address, arrows, whatever little things that you want to put in here, we can edit all of that stuff. And then let's say you want to quickly preview that live. This is what it looks like. You can edit those animations, so you can slide in from the bottom, the left, right, top, fade in from nothing, that kind of stuff. And basically you are in control of what this looks like now. You don't need any coding, any of that extra information or nonsense. It's so simple, so easy. And it took me 5 minutes to figure it out. You can have it up and running in as little as 5 minutes. That's how much time it took me to build these elements. So you click your save button and then you click exit. Here's a real awesome feature that nobody has in their page builders. If your page builder has any errors, it will show up right here and it'll tell you in the notices what you can do or how to fix it, just in case. So in this situation where you didn't edit any of this stuff, it would pop up in there and say you haven't edited any of your notice or meta tags or your social information. This little thing right here that I just clicked on was the next thing I was actually going to show you. This is live help if you need it anytime. So if you're having any problems, they can help you out. And if you're kind of a DIY type guy like me, right here, click help, click the help docs, search right here. Anything that you're having a problem with, it will help you. Say I was looking for email integration with Infusionsoft, Entreport, any of these, right? Adding a thank you page or whatever you need, whatever you're looking for. So that's how simple this is. In the next video, I'm going to show you why these are so powerful and what you can do to start generating traffic right away and start qualifying leads and start selling houses or listing houses or getting exactly the type of clients that you need right away. So thanks for sticking with me, and watch the next video for your personal Facebook hacking guide.